Hello, welcome back to the MOOC on the recommendation on youth work of the Council of Europe. I'm excited to be here with you today because we are going through the last 4 recommendations in the document. I hope that by now you managed to go through the rest of the recommendations and complete the tasks. Thank you for reaching out to us through the platform or through email with feedback and questions. We are preparing a new video response, so keep an eye on that. It's coming soon, and let's get started. Recommendation number 4 invites member states to support the initiative of the Council of Europe's youth sector in setting up an ad hoc high-level task force with relevant stakeholders in youth work in Europe. We will go through the aims of the task force, and the first one is referring to improving coordination and access to youth work knowledge and resources on all levels, starting from local level to regional, national and European. The next one refers to supporting exchanges of youth work practices as well as peer learning and the creation of sustainable networks and partnerships. The next one encourages cooperation between the youth sector and other sectors or fields where youth work takes place, as well as puts an emphasis on reinforcing ties especially between formal education and youth work, as well as public authorities, civil society and the private sector. Another aim refers to strengthening the dialogue between youth work, youth policy and youth research. The next one refers to strengthening youth work's capacity to respond to changes happening every day in our society, as well as the challenges that young people face every day. Following, the high-level task force can carry out a mapping exercise on existing education and training opportunities, such as vocational training or higher education, and existing system for validation of competencies for both paid and volunteer youth workers. And finally, the last aim refers to developing assistant measures for member states or that come in support to member states in the implementation process of the recommendation. Further information about the high-level task force on youth work can be found in the link on the platform. Recommendation number 5 invites member states to support and foster national and European researches on youth work and different forms and types of youth work, as well as its value, impact or merit. Recommendation number 6 refers to the impact and outcomes of youth work by suggesting member states to be supportive in developing appropriate forms of review and evaluation for these two, and reinforce the dissemination, recognition and impact of Council of Europe Youth Work Portfolio. Speaking of the Youth Work Portfolio, it is an online tool created for youth workers, youth leaders and youth work organizations to better understand the level of their competencies regarding youth work and further plan development strategies. We invite you to make your own portfolio. The link is on the platform. It takes a bit of time, but it's a good reflective exercise to see exactly where you stand in terms of the competencies listed there, so have fun with it. And finally, recommendation number 7 invites member states to support and promote the quality label for youth centers of the Council of Europe as an example of good practices. At the moment, around Europe, there are a few youth centers which have the quality label, and we invite you to take a look at their practices. The link is on the platform as well. And with this, we are done going through the 7 recommendations that you can identify in the document. I hope it was a good journey for you. all the tasks and further readings will be available on the platform. And thank you for being here. Happy learning!